Apple's going to spend $1 billion annually on movies, aiming for major theatrical releases. They want to go to more of those award shows so Tim can get roasted, Golden Globe style. Mm-hmm. You remember that? He wasn't ready for that.
Was it Sweatshops or something?
He wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
He wasn't ready for Ricky. Nobody's ready for Ricky. When he gets the show, they're all like this, Will. They're all just fixing their tie. Uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what Ricky's going to say, what he's up to. That's the good part about him.
Yeah.
Is that...
Good on him.
Because these things, you can't even watch these things. At least when he was over there, you're like, well, let's see what he... Otherwise, you can't even watch these things. But anyway, major theatrical release, because you do the theatrical release, you get into those award shows and whatever, and then what are they going to drive? Subscriptions. Apple TV Plus became the first streaming service to win the prestigious Oscars Best Picture Award last year for Sundance acquisition Coda. But overall, the film slate has been somewhat underwhelming so far. Prestigious. Very prestigious. Best Picture Award. What? They got the Best Picture Award?
Yeah.
Apple did? The first streaming service to get the Best Picture? See, I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know. That's the Best Picture last year was on their streaming service. It was called Coda.
I believe it was like a show or a movie about like a deaf person.
How old do I have to be to know about this? Am I too young or too old? I don't know. What demographic knows this information? Am I too young or too old? I'm 37. I'm 37 years old. Am I too young or too old to know this information?
I think you might be a little too old.
Old? So you think the young people care about the Oscars?
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a good question. I don't know.
The young people...
I think the old people enjoy it as well because of like the nostalgia.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Right?
The answers are you're too old, you're too young. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I don't know who watches these Oscars. I don't know who cares. Do you guys care about the Oscars? Do you care about the Best Picture? Because the thing was, Will, I remember
Jimmy
as a
Kimmel.
kid, people cared about it. As a kid, so then that to me implies that older people care about it. Like, who's even watching TV? Mm-hmm. But then you're saying I'm too old to know about it. So I'm like, well, how are young people interacting with the Oscars? Are they watching on their phone? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like young influencers are hosting the Oscars.
No.
This year was Jimmy Kimmel.
It was an old guy. Older than me.
Old guy, yeah.
Older than me, at least.
So I don't know.
So
I really don't know.
So are you? Is your official answer that I'm too old to know this information or too young to know this information? No,
I want to see the demographics. I want to see the stats. I'm curious myself now. Who watches the Oscars?
Anyway.
Which age group?
Well, it wasn't us. So that's your Best Picture via Bloomberg. Apple may be set to change this, significantly expanding its original films division to focus on blockbuster titles that will debut widely in theaters first before arriving on the streaming service. Apple will purportedly spend $1 billion annually on its movie slate. You know, we heard stories about them being very specific about how these things are edited and what goes in and what doesn't. They're like, yo, get a laptop over there. And they're like, hey, man, don't say that. Like, still Apple at the end of the day. We're financing this thing. Mm-hmm. But everybody wants to get into these services business in a bigger way. And you see the struggles and complexities around services that have been there for a while. The Netflixes, the enhanced and increased competition from the likes of the TV Plus and the Disney Plus and all the pluses, including us. But we're more than plus.
Yeah, I'm curious what kind of movies they're going to release. Are they going to be edgy?
Someone
Probably
here says
not, right?
median age for the Oscars is 49.5 years old.
You're right around there. No. You're too young to watch the Oscars at that point then.
Too young to be too old. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I got to believe Oscars viewership is just like plummeting in general, just like a lot of other TV things.
Yeah, we need another slap.
Somebody here
Bring
says
up the Oscars again.
LTT Tech Linked literally just got terminated. Well, is there a difference between terminated and taken down? Because everything else was taken down unless something came back. Terminated, that might be different. Throw Tech Linked in there. See if it says something different. No, it says the same thing. It says the same thing, so they're all messed up anyway.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm looking forward to it.
Is that right?
Movies they come up
Is that
with.
right, Will?
Yeah.
This is what you're looking forward to?
Give me an edgy movie, Apple.
Apple's not going to give you an edgy movie.
An A24 film or
No,
something.
they give you the guy. They're going to give you the soccer coach guy.
Huh?
I don't know, whatever their big show is. Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso?
Yeah, that's what they're giving you.
I don't want that.
Will, you want what Apple will. You eat your dinner. You eat your dinner.
I don't want the broccoli.
Yeah, you eat your dinner the
Give
way
me the,
Apple intended.
Give me the Cheetos.
Whatever Tim's cooking, you eat it.
Oh. Gross. I don't want it. Refund.
You eat your Ted Lasso. You understand? I'm going to get your dessert.